Fall temperatures have arrived here in southern Nevada, and that means the colors are changing at our very own Spring Mountain Ranch State Park. 13 Action News' Jordan Gartner shows you the beauty that's on display just outside the city.
Just beyond the bright lights of the Las Vegas Valley, you'll find the natural beauty of the Spring Mountains. And that's where you'll see the historic Spring Mountain Ranch State Park.
Spring Mountain Ranch State Park is a 528-acre state park. We are a day-use only facility, and we focus on the historic preservation of one of the original ranch sites of Las Vegas.
The voice of the park, Josh Yale, says the ranch gives visitors a break from the city life while bringing them up close and personal with the Spring Mountain Range.
We have a total of about 4.5 miles of walking trails in the park, which encompass 3 trails essentially. We have the Ash Grove Loop, which explores the eastern edge of our property, takes you through that large grove of ash trees. Very nice trail any given time of year. Good spot for bird viewing, especially birds of prey. We also have 2 other trails. One of them, called the Overlook, takes you to the small bluff of rock behind me that's just above that line of oak trees in the foreground. That Overlook trail starts in the parking lot, and it's a pretty easy walk, about 1.25 miles, and it takes you to a really unique feature. It's called a paleo channel. It's an ancient riverbed. It's been petrified over millions and millions of years. And then the third and final trail is our canyon trail, Sandstone Canyon, which does encompass and incorporate Lake Harriet.
The park is an easy 40-minute drive from the Las Vegas Strip with plenty of natural beauty on display, being next door to the famous Red Rock National Conservation Area.
We are located in the beautiful Red Rock Canyon. You can see behind me, that's Mount Wilson, the tallest peak in the Red Rock Escarpment at 7,070 feet. And we are surrounded not only by the beautiful scenery that the sandstone and the limestone provides, but also wonderful greenery. You'll notice behind me, it's quite lush.
With year-round recreational activities, the state park serves as a popular getaway.
Any time of year is great as far as seasons go. Every season has a different opportunities. This is a great place to escape the heat of Las Vegas. On average, we're 10 degrees cooler than the city, sometimes even more in the right conditions. And it's a beautiful place to really get to experience some of the beauty that the desert provides.
Visitors can enjoy the views, but also enjoy picnics, hikes, and tours, along with exploring some of Southern Nevada's history.
We afford visitors here a look into the past, and that is something that here in Las Vegas we don't have a lot left. A lot of our local history is made way for newer buildings and newer structures. Unfortunately, our neighbor Bonnie Springs suffered that fate recently, but lucky for us, the 3rd oldest ranch is still preserved in what is essentially pristine condition.
The park is home to some of the oldest buildings in the state, with roots dating back to 1860s. That include a blacksmith shop and a founding main house that serves as the headquarters for the park and visitor center.
Our visitor center is a sandstone building primarily, and it is built in the style of a New England farm home. Built in 1948 by a wealthy radio and movie star named Chester Locke, this was his vacation home. He was a busy man in Hollywood, had an active career, so this was a place that he would come with his family to escape, which is something that any family can do today.
Visitors can walk through the historic sandstone cabin and revisit what the home once looked like with some original furnishings and touches from the different eras and owners.
The house is split essentially into 3 different owners. We have the Chester Locke era, which is what you'll see right when you walk in the front door, and that represents 1948 to 1955. He is again the man who builds the home in 1948. And then we have a master bedroom as well as a swimmer's room, and then the secret room, which are all in the style of Vera Krupp, who owns the ranch from 1955 to 1967. And then the final room, one of the smaller rooms in the home, is dedicated to the Howard Hughes period of ownership.
The historic ranch attracted some big names through its history, from James Wilson and George Anderson at the beginning, to German movie star Vera Krupp in the 1950s, to Howard Hughes purchasing the ranch in 1967, before it actually became a state park in 1974.
Later owners, including the German movie actress Vera Krupp, create additions to the home, including a swimming pool on the back porch, 2 enclosed spaces which now are a display room for exhibits, and one is the gift shop. And inside the building you'll get to see different exhibits that explore the lives of the people who called this ranch home.
When it comes to outdoor activities, the park has several hiking trails, all offering its own experience, from the wetlands to the Overlook to even a lake.
We have on our property about 5 different ecologic zones that visitors can enjoy. We're also home to some of the oldest ash trees in the state of Nevada, as well as some of the largest groves of those said ash trees. It's a pretty remarkable feature that you won't find anywhere else in the Red Rock Canyon. So on any given day, walking through all 3 of our trails will provide you with a really unique experience that other parts of Red Rock really can't provide.
When you or the family need a quick getaway to a more relaxing time with Southern Nevada's beauty and history on display, make sure to include the Spring Mountain State Park. Reporting, Jordan Gartner, 13 Action News.